Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back with me, Kate, Bro. So today in this robotic video, I'm going to talk about my new projects, that is IoT project. And here are the first project of IoT. So this is called disaster box. Yes, the design is not too good, but if you see the wiring is very focused and intricate. The wiring is very intricate. So this is my first IoT project, and why I call it as disaster box, because with this box, with this small box, we can detect a disaster, natural disaster or another disaster. Like here, this is vibrate sensor used for detecting like earthquake or another vibrating things. And next to the another one, that is MQ sensor. This is the air sensor for detecting pollution in air like carbon dioxide or smoke and another like that. And next to another sensor, there is MH sensor. Yes, MH sensor. It's used for detecting like fire or not things like that, but don't fire anything in this sensor because it only detect some of like temperature that almost become a fire. And next to the last one is water sensor to detect the depth of the water, and it for detect like fluid and narrow like that. And in here I use Microbit as usual. I use Microbit and there is Superbit. I use from the F robot, and exactly there is project board 2 inside of this, but I not use this project board because my Superbit was support for a lot of cables. And exactly you can use normal Superbit, but I think you have to use the project board like that. So because if you not use the project board, it will become apocalypse. So let's try this disaster box, and later I will uh, see, I will show you what is the wiring system of this disaster box. So let's try. So the first thing, I'll try the water sensor. So in here I have prepared water. This is the water, and I'll try this water sensor. Okay, let's go. Guys, let's continue. So for turn on your disaster box, you need a micro cable in here. In here I have connect my micro cable to the disaster box. So let's try it. The first, I want to try the vibrate sensor. Okay, so let's turn it on, and okay, yes, it worked. I vibrate it and it worked. The machines will detect a vibrate from here and transfer it to microbit, and after that move the servo in here and it will make a sound for the alarm. So that's the first sensor. So next to the water sensor. So in water sensor, it will detect some of fluids and not like that. So if there is water that the height of the water have reached the limit, uh, it will detect and will give an alarm. Okay. Okay, it will always make a sound because the water sensor has reached the limits. So it will tell us that there is a fluid or other things like that. Okay, and when we hold the water sensor up, it will not make a sound because it will detect that the water not reach the limit. Okay, and after that, let's try the MQ sensor. So to trigger the sensor, we have to blow the sensor using our mouth like this. Yes, the sensor will will detect because our air from our body has an carbon dioxide, and that last is the MQ sensor. So for trigger the sensor, we can use our hand. Yes, because our hand is hot. So now let's see the wiring system. So I open this. So here the first is almost all of the wiring system is same, but I use the wiring system. For the wiring system, all of the pins I use the analog pin. There's no digital pin in here. A little bit, and if there is one cable that not work, that mean one sensor not work. That's make the program error because the program will not detect the sensor. So is this is important note to all of you that want to make a project like me. If you make a project, you have to sure that there is no wiring or another servo and sensor that has an error, because if there is one error, for example maybe error in here in the fire sensor, it will trigger the microbit, because the microbit will not detect the sensor. It will detect that the sensor has reached the limit, so it will always and always turn on, always and always give an alarm. So this is the wiring systems. So here for for the servo I use the third pin, and for the MH sensor I use the second pin, and then this is the fourth pin, and this is the first pin, and this is the zero pin. That's all. So here I use the Microbit. I use Superbit from the Microbit. So this is the wiring, very intricate. See, intricate. The wiring is intricate, and I'll try to unplug the all of the wire. Okay, okay. I try to unplug all of the wire. Here is it. Okay, if you use Superbit like me, there is additional pin, some extension pin that you can use. Like here, if you only use from Microbit and not like that, it will become hard because you don't have a lot of pins. So you have to sure that you have a compatible pin to plug with your cable. So let's next to the code sections. Okay guys, so here is the code section. So for the code, uh each sensor have their own codes. So this is the code, but exactly however the code, the sensor, each sensor have their own code. The almost the bulk of the code is almost same. Like here, you can just to change the pin and then change the serial write value, and then you can configuration your sensor. You can configure your sensor and give the different value here. So this is the code. And just a note, if there is sensor that has a different value, maybe there are the same type of the sensor, but the value will difference like here. So I'll give you the code file in the description below. You can learn from it and you can config, and if you want to make it, you can config your, you can change the code, maybe change the pin, change the value in here, change the serial write file, and not like that. Thank you for all of you that watched this video, and I hope with this video you can make your own IoT projects. And for last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye. See you in the next video.